Hey, it's JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back to the channel. Listen, we about to go ahead and hop on into body cam because it is messy. Okay. It looks like we may have an employee of a school that was out here doing some shady things over at the bank, and it likely resulted in Miss Girl getting, caught the hell up. Okay, so let us go ahead and get on into this latest episode. Make sure that you guys are indeed supporting the channel by coming in and liking the video if you have yet to like the video. Also, make sure you're subscribing to the channel if you're not subscribed already. We are on our way to 90,000 subscribers, so go ahead and help your girl out just a little piece and go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel. All right, let us go ahead and get into this. Okay, it's a whole bunch of gone heads up in here.
What we're doing, the fraud and the bullshit. Hi, I'm Victoria.
Hi, nice to meet you. Pleasure.
Hi, how do you meet you?
Samantha, very nice to meet you.
So what's going on today?
I'm sorry, yeah.
You know what? I'll take it now. But
Is anything to say?
what's that? Fraudulent check, right?
Oh, a couple of them.
So, she's been a customer of ours since 2021.
Okay.
Works for the Broward County School District.
Okay.
Her cell phone number.
She works for Broward County School District. Is she a teacher or what?
She had a tag.
Oh, she had a tag. Okay.
She go back to school.
Okay.
I'm not sure what
I
position.
don't think she could be that far.
Okay.
One will help.
She deposited 4 checks,
Okay.
but 3 different banks. One's ours.
Okay.
The one with ours is held. We held, which one? This one's ours.
Right.
We held it.
Okay.
So we have a fraud hold on it. All the other ones cleared.
What's up? What does that one say with the detective on it?
Oh, they told me to call the detective bureau, that's all. That's just me
Yeah,
writing
they're
a note.
gonna.
So,
Yeah, who told you to call them?
my corporate security.
Okay, yeah, because they're usually the ones that follow up on it. So they're.
So they're going to be pressing charges, obviously. It's going to be it's over $10,000.
Okay.
I reached
Ma'am.
out to Prime Bank, and they actually
Over 10,000.
Okay.
and I got the girl's name at Prime Bank. She reached out to they know.
Oh, okay. Because in my head, I was like, damn, she's trying to cash your check over $10,000. I thought you have to deposit that type of stuff and then get them some time to release it to you. But it seems like because she's had multiple checks, each one of them was a different price. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it was like a $2,000 check or whatever it was. But girl, yikey dikey.
the bookkeeper.
Right.
And he said, these aren't even our checks.
Okay.
Ooh.
So they made the checks up and deposited them 4 different days.
Okay. June 21st, 24th. Oh, they're all close in proximity to you, right?
Three different branches.
Okay. That's same Regis Bank, right? Just making sure.
It's like one is in Oakland Park, one in a plantation, and then us.
Okay.
Yeah, all regions banks, just different
Yeah,
locations.
locations.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have her phone number, and I told her I'm going to call her to let her know if I was able to get the funds available for her, because she wants her $3,800, and then she's closing her account.
Okay.
Ooh.
Meeks, right? That's Teen Meeks.
Meeks.
Okay.
I can give you whatever you need for her.
Do you have personal information on that? Or?
Oh, I could give you her social. I could give you everything.
Nice. I'll take all that.
Whatever you need. She was here today.
This Teen Meeks was here today.
She was just here. Her phone number's there. She was just here today, and I told her that she had to go back to school. So let me see what I can do to get this released for you.
And she came here to collect money, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
In total, how much was she trying to pick up?
$3,800.
Just 300.
Oh, damn.
But she already got. What do we have here? 38.
Yeah, 38, 23.
38, and
Was she able to retrieve any of the monies in the other banks or not?
yes, all the other checks cleared.
Except for you guys. You're the only ones that haven't
Yep, we
cleared
put a hold on it.
it. Okay.
Kings Point 2773.
What made you guys put a hold on it? Just out of curiosity.
Looks like crap. We know
Yeah.
it doesn't look right.
Yeah.
So she already got $9,750.
Okay. How often does she come here?
She doesn't. But if I called her and told her I had her cash, she'll come.
Okay. I'll touch base with Debbie, and if they want to reach out to you, they'll call you and let you know how they're gonna want to
I
handle
would love to know. But I need to call her today to tell her
it. 600 costs. You want to tell her what?
that she could come get her cash, but I want to make sure someone's here.
Oh yeah, let's wait on
You know
that.
what I mean? I don't
Let's wait on that first because I want to see if they're able to do anything today. I want to reach out to one of the sergeants out there and find out.
I just want to get her nicer resident and her to do her job.
Yeah.
That's all I want. Because she shouldn't be in the school district with kids.
Whatever she's doing over there, yeah.
And you know something?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's so much more than this.
Yeah,
I'm sure
I
so
wouldn't be
much
surprised.
Detectives visit a different bank location and present a photo lineup to one of the employees that had encountered Destiny attempting to cash a check.
You raise your right hand. You swear in affirm the testimony about to give us the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I swear.
Okay. There were 6 photographs of 6 similar female subjects in reference to a fraud case at Regions Bank, correct?
Correct.
And that fraud occurred back on July 15th, 2024, in reference to the fraudulent deposit of a $3,800 check, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And were you able to make an identification in that photo array?
Yes.
Okay. And what number photograph did you identify as a suspect who committed that fraud?
Number 4.
Number 4. Okay. And you know her from being a customer?
Just from seeing her that one day. I've never seen her before.
Okay.
Did I misunderstand what he said? So it's multiple women? God dang,
you know
going
her name?
around cashing
Destiny
checks?
Meeks.
Okay. And she has an account at
Shit.
Regions Bank?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And do you know how it was determined that that check was fraud?
When Destiny came in, she went to our teller. His name is Isabel. She's off today. And I was sitting at my desk, and Destiny was very loud with Isabel, and basically yelling at Isabel for not giving her funds. So that's when Destiny came to my desk so I can assist her. And then we do verify every check we get as much as we can. For that specific check, I do not remember. I would have to look it up again.
Wow.
But I don't remember how we determined it being fraud.
Detectives take their findings from the investigation and go to interview Destiny at her job concerning the alleged fraud.
I am required to warn you before you make any statements. You have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. You understand that? You got to say yes.
Yes, I'm sorry.
And with those rights in mind, are you choosing to speak with me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So basically what happened was we got a complaint. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of the questions I'm going to ask you, I already know the answer to.
Oh,
I'm really
shit.
just looking for your cooperation and to be honest. Honesty is the best policy here. I'll work with you when it comes to, you know, what the consequences are, okay? But just be honest with me. That's the most important thing, Destiny. I promise you, if you're honest, it'll be better, okay? We got a complaint from ProLink Realty Company, okay? ProLink Realty out of Sioux City, Iowa, okay? That several of their checks had been deposited or cashed in Florida, okay? So that came to my office and I started looking into it and I pulled bank records. Bank records include video surveillance footage, bank account information for both the account at ProLink and yours, and information from Regions Bank, okay, from tellers and managers there. So basically, when I did all that, I found these checks that are made out to you.
She,
That's your name, right? Okay.
listen, Miss Girl calm as fuck, okay? Miss Girl calm as hell. She ain't giving much of a reaction. She ain't giving no attitude or anything yet. This is terrible, though.
In various different amounts, okay? And they were deposited in different locations. This specific one, check 010093, okay, was deposited or attempted to be deposited or cashed at a Regions Bank in Boca Raton, okay? The other ones were all in Broward County, okay? So this check here, I pulled video of that transaction. Is that you?
That is.
That's you? Okay. And that was on June 24th in Boca Raton on 441, kind of like Boca Greens, over just between Glades Road and like Clinton Road and Yamato Road over there. So that video is you actually trying to deposit that particular check. Is that correct? Mm-hmm. Okay. Where did you get those checks from?
I was working with my ex-boyfriend. He had a mutual friend that was like, he had extra work for us. It was like delivering fabric and stuff. Like to
Delivering
different,
what?
like fabric, like
Fabric?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like different, you know, people who want to do their homes or whatever. It was like local people. And he was telling me that my ex-boyfriend was like, you know, I know work is slow for you, and which was during the summertime, and work, we only got like 3-4 hours here. So I was like, yeah, you know, I can use it. They never told me, I had no acknowledge that the check was stolen, but when I was going to work, they was paying me for like mileage and gas or whatever, and they was like, where you don't have no set price on what we give you, is, you know, as long as you do the work, you'll get paid. So I'm thinking everything was legit because my ex-boyfriend, of course, you know, recommended me to these people. So when he gave me, once I finally got the first check, which was one of those, I deposited it to my account. I never thought it was anything wrong with it because he gave it to me. He said he loved me. You know, I trusted him. But he know them people. I didn't know the people who actually gave it to him, but he was the one that gave me the check and I deposited it into my account.
Okay, so when you're doing fabric,
Pause. Do y'all believe her story or y'all feel like she coming up with some shit on the fly? I mean, it's partly believable, especially if the check's coming from a realty company. Maybe she thinking it is legit, but I also feel like boyfriend was playing her ass from the beginning. I don't think it was another third person or anything, but we just gotta see, because this whole story she giving could be like a whole scheme that she came up with to give to the police at this particular time.
stuff for somebody. Did you think it was odd that the check said ProLink Realty on it?
I asked him, but he was like, he don't know. That's the name that they told him that they working with. Like I asked him about it.
And your ex-boyfriend never said where he got the checks from?
What
He
is
just
his
said a
name?
friend. It was like through a mutual friend.
Did your boyfriend give you the checks or the company did?
No, my ex-boyfriend handed me the check.
Handed you the check and
Yes.
said it was from them?
Yes.
Okay. And what kind of work did you do for this fabric company?
I was just helping deliver. Like I was just delivering it to local people who was inquiring about it. Like,
About fabric?
Yeah.
And you would deliver fabrics?
It was different stuff.
Like in rolls or?
Yeah, like it was like rolls, bolts. Like it was not big bolts, but it was like little stuff.
Okay, so then you deposited. So how much typically did you get paid for, like, because that's a lot of money, $3,800,
Right.
$3,800, $2,955, $2,955, $5,020. So there's like a lot of, that's a lot of money for delivery.
You're right about that.
I mean, that's a lot of money. Did you think that was a little odd that they were paying you that much amount of money?
I did, but I didn't because he never told me like it was, it was easy, and he never gave me a set price of what it would be. Like, not that he never gave me an amount.
Okay. I mean, because you had one deposit on the 21st of June, another one on the 21st, both $3,800, and you had another one on the 21st, where the check was made out on the 21st for $2,955, on the 19th for $2,955, on May 31st for $5,020. I mean, that's a lot of money for delivery, right?
Yeah, it is.
Are these your signatures on the back of the checks?
Yeah, that one is.
Okay. And so that's check 2034 from Absoff Financial Services out of Cleveland, Georgia. So that's even a different company. So was that a red flag to you? That like
Yeah, because I honestly, I'm like, dang, the company all the way out there. I think the first one they said was Iowa, and that's what I'm thinking as I'm watching it. I'm like, so the companies and how far the locations is what I'm saying. That didn't like raise a flag or anything like that, and then now we're saying that it's another location. I don't know if her story is made up or not, but if it is involving somebody else, like she's saying the boyfriend or whatever, it's like, damn. And if that's not her situation, it's making me think that it's a lot of other people's situation, whether it's a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or whatever. Like, they really can get you caught up in some SHI sometimes. Like, what the hell?
Checks from different companies that they were giving you?
It was, but they say they work with different ones, like different companies.
You trusted him a little too much, if that's true.
So this one here is from ProLink. This is check number 10070. This one's made out for $2,955, dated 6/19, June 19th. Is that your signature?
No.
That's not your signature?
No.
Okay. So whose signature is that? Who deposited that check?
Well, I brung it in. Well, I didn't sign that.
Who signed it? The back of the check?
It had to be either look like maybe one of his friends, because that's not my ex.
One of his friends.
Yeah.
Video and bank records that you deposited.
Yes.
But he signed it?
Yeah, I didn't sign that.
Wait, one of his friends? Okay. Why would one of his friends sign a check and then have it deposited into your account? That don't sound right. So it's a scheme that, I don't know, everybody about knew about. And I wonder if the boyfriend is real. Okay, because it's definitely giving a scheme that you was aware of. Talking about something, it probably was one of his friends, and you sound okay with letting somebody else sign the check and you just going to deposit it? I don't know. Because if that's not your signature, well, maybe they probably signed the check and deposited into her account. Maybe it was a whole nother check, but it still went into her account and it was fraudulent. Yeah, something ain't right here, ma'am.
What about this one?
No.
No?
So you didn't sign that one. But these are still deposits going into your account from somebody else.
Okay, so that's check 10093. This one was deposited, or this one was negotiated on the 24th. The date on the check is the 21st, but it was negotiated on the 24th for $3,800. That is your signature?
That's my signature.
Okay. Well, what I did is I went into the bank and they were able to identify you as the person that made some of those deposits and those checks. So one thing that we say is sometimes if something seems too good to be true, maybe it is.
It is. You're
For
right.
you to be, paid that kind of money for delivering fabric on such a continuous basis. I mean, like, some days you got paid $3,800 twice.
Mm-hmm.
Up to
in checks.
$5,000.
And some of the checks are from different places. So, I mean, if what you're telling me is true, then your boyfriend did you wrong.
He definitely did.
Okay.
By
What
me-
is your boyfriend's name?
Peter
Peter what?
Walden.
How do you spell that?
WALDEN.
And what's his phone number?
I don't know if I heart.
That's
I'll wrote
okay.
it down.
Are you still with him?
No, heck no. We broke up.
Or where does he stay?
He stayed in Broward, but he don't have a physical home. But last place I knew,
Okay, something weird. She don't know the number by heart, but she reached in her pocket and pulled out a piece of paper that supposedly had the number on it. Something about that is just so weird. So it's just giving you knew this was a scam and a scheme to damn begin with. And then I wonder, is a Pierre real? Or girl, this is okay.
yeah, he was staying with his cousin. But I know his cousin lease was up like a month ago, so I don't know where he's
So you
at.
don't know where he's staying?
I don't know.
Okay, what does he do for work?
Nothing.
He doesn't work?
No.
Okay. So where do you think he got these?
He don't, Girl,
checks?
what the fuck?
He said it was through a mutual friend. He never gave me no name.
And how did you get this job?
Okay, she pissing me off because you done got yourself tied up with this fucking man. You could give him a name, Pierre, and a supposed number. I don't even know if the man's name is real. And now all of a sudden I don't know. He ain't stayed with his cousin. The lease is up. I don't know this or that. He ain't got no job. But it's giving it's giving For My Man. It's giving she finna be on the episode of For My Damn Man. Okay, you don't know nothing about this man that supposedly set your ass on. Girl, I be trying to give all kind of information. Yeah, she was in on the scheme and the plot. She wasn't surprised or shocked by any of it. Like, she didn't know what was going on. He just said a mutual friend. Ain't no bitch that's right in her mind gonna sit up there and do anything for they nigga and not know who the hell the mutual friend is. Okay? Unless you a scamming ass chick too. Girl, I don't know. She pissing me off a little piece.
Through your ex-boyfriend?
Yes.
Now, did you give him cash after you deposited those checks? Did you give your boyfriend cash? Your ex-boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay, how much?
I'm not sure the full amount because it wasn't much. Like,
So he basically had you deposit these checks into your account.
She knew what the fuck
and
she
then
was
he
doing.
asked you to give him money out of those checks. So is that a red flag to you?
That is.
Okay.
I do it.
Girl.
All right. So basically, unfortunately for you, there are charges against you for uttering a forged check and grand theft. Okay? Yeah. Because it's forged. That check came from someplace else. Okay? And
But
She over here tells her, no, yes, ma'am. See, you thought that you was going to be able to sit your ass in front of this officer and tell him some elaborate story. And then the person that you done wrote down on this piece of paper and pulled out your pocket, you was going to be able to set them up or put it off on them or whatever the case. Ma'am, if that story is or ain't true, if it is, you're an accessory to a crime here, okay? And you also committed the crime. So, and then you would give him some money off of the side. Like, bitch, you knew what you was doing. And nigga played you and used you, if that is true. If there is another person involved in this.
I have no knowledge that it was
we're
stolen.
not saying that you forged the check.
Girl,
You
bye.
ordered the check. You
I ain't
presented
have
it
no
to the bank,
knowledge.
okay? So, and a reasonable person would believe that this is too good to be true for this to be, where you're
Okay.
getting all this money for just delivering fabric, okay? So if you are telling me the truth, which I want to believe you, okay, you should
I
have
had
known.
no knowledge that it was stolen.
Right.
I
But
do
you
know,
should have
but I
known.
knew that I should have never went. I never had no problems with mutuals. I never got in trouble before,
Right.
sir. I don't do stuff like this. I always work.
Okay.
Like, I've been working since I was 16 years old.
When's the last time you were arrested?
I never been arrested in my life.
Okay.
I never been arrested. I don't do stuff like this.
Okay.
Which is
So you made a mistake.
I made a big mistake. I can tell you that the truth.
So there are consequences to those mistakes, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And what the statute says for uttering is that you presented a check that somebody else forged, okay, or washed. I don't know where they got these checks from, but they're stolen. Okay.
And I did not have no knowledge.
And then I could see if it was maybe one check, y'all, in my opinion, but it's multiple checks. And then it's so much so I don't know if he had access. And then here's the other thing too that's like ticking me off a little bit. When the officer asked her, like, hey, is this your signature? It's like 3 different checks where she's like, no, it's not my signature. It's not my signature. Not my signature. And it's like, well, whose signature? I guess it's one of his friends. And to me, it's like you're still not willing to give up this very man that put you in this particular situation. You're still not willing to give up the man that got you here. That ain't adding up. That's not good. That's not good, girl.
And you deposited it or cashed it against your account, okay, into a regional
And I've been
bank.
with them for the longest. I never had no problems with them.
And obviously you know
before.
that your bank account's been frozen
Yes,
and all that
I
stuff,
did.
so
I
you had
did.
to know that something was coming.
Yes, I figured that.
So
once they
why
closed
didn't you
my-
contact us?
I didn't know like what to. I didn't know. I'm just telling you the truth. That's,
Okay. So because you're being cooperative with me, I want to be, upfront and honest with you.
I
about
think she
everything.
knew.
There are charges against you for this, okay?
Please no.
I can't do anything
It's
about
too
that.
late.
That's
That's
just
what
how
it is.
Now, we could try to make this work as easy as possible for you. I know you work, but you're going to have to take a day off to go get processed up in Palm Beach
Oh,
County.
please no.
Yeah.
Please
You're gonna
no.
have- yes. Yes.
I
You're
have to
gonna
go to jail for this.
Yes. So what's going to happen is there's one or two things that could happen, okay? I could file for the warrant,
No.
and you don't want me to do that
Please,
because
no.
what happens then is I come here with the Broward Sheriff's Office and we take you from work. I don't want you to lose your
Please,
job.
I don't want to. I don't want to go to
I
jail.
know.
Mr. P, please.
I know.
Mrs. Harry, oh my
I know.
God, please
I know,
no.
Destiny. I understand.
I cannot go to jail, sir. I cannot go to jail.
So this is option number 2. Okay, this
Please.
is option number 2.
You're going to have to go down there on your
Up in
own.
Palm Beach County, we get you processed and you get out the same day. Okay, as long as you can post
Oh
your
my
bond.
God. Lord, please. I've never been in trouble before.
I know, but unfortunately,
I don't want to go to jail, so I've never been in trouble. I didn't know nothing.
Well, BITCH, you better get to singing as well, okay? Because if not, you're going to be facing much longer time than that damn day in jail that you supposedly going to get out. You better have your affairs in order, and who going to bond you out? Well, this happened back in, 2024? I believe it says September 2024. So if this happened back in September 2024, she's about already out and stuff. But hopefully you went in, you got the hell out the same day. Okay, you had your affairs in order. But let me tell you, girl, I'm sure that trial or that case or whatever hasn't come up in front of the judge just yet. I don't think. Okay, y'all let me know in the comments anyway, because that's just how y'all is. But girl, I will hope you get your affairs and everything in order. Okay, to make sure that you start singing like the best bird that you can find. Okay, get the hollering, spilling the tea on the man. Because if I'm going down, I'm not going down by my motherfucking style. Period.
About this. I never knew they had knowledge of being stolen. I would never go inside the bank and do that. I never been in trouble
But you
before.
did, ma'am.
I did not. I just thought that's what it was. I knew it sounded too good to be true, but he made me think that it was real. Oh my God, no, Lord. You can't go to jail, sir.
you got to get
You
processed.
don't have
so
to.
those are the two options. Those are it. Those are your two options.
Either you
I
be
can file for
embarrassed at
warrant,
work or you just go down
and
there
in
on
30
your
days
own.
come back here and pick you up with the sheriff's office. I don't want to do
I
that.
don't want you to do that.
So option number 2 is a better option for you, where you self-surrender. You meet me in Palm Beach County.
Oh my
And in
God.
all honesty, if she self-surrendered, she came out better doing this shit on a Monday at the start of the week. Okay, where it's easier to be like, oh, I woke up sick from the weekend. I ain't gonna be able to come in today. Okay, and take your ass down there as early as you can, get processed in, and have your people ready to bond you out. Hopefully before the day is out, and your ass can show up to work. Okay, by the next day. Okay, girl. So we shall see. That's crazy. I hate
We get you processed, which basically is fingerprints and photos. Okay, and then you can post bond. Okay.
Is there anything else I could do?
I know she's
Those are the
scared.
only
I
two
be
options.
spooked as hell
At this
too.
point, those are the only two options for you.
Will I still lose my job even if I go to Palm Beach?
Well, if you come to me, I don't have to come here and arrest you. So what you tell them is your business, okay?
Right.
What you inform them of is your business. I don't know if they continue to do continuous background checks, or if they already did it because you're hired and that's it. But
Oh my
I'm not
God.
going to come back here and purposely mention anything. But if I have to come here and arrest you on the spot, then they're going to know. Okay?
Mr. Eric.
Destiny, those are the only two
Oh
options.
my God.
Those are the only two options here. I mean, you got paid a substantial amount of money for doing delivery of fabric. I mean, it's not even realistic. It's not.
Oh my God.
I mean, any reasonable person would believe that that's too good to be true, to get that kind of money over that short period of time. We're talking about from May 31st through basically a month. You made more than most people do in a year.
And I work.
And you wasn't even doing no damn influencer, okay? You weren't even doing no damn tiki-taki and then like that to get all of that in that 1 month. Okay, you know, snappy chatty or something like that, girl.
I have a regular job. I've been working
get
since I
that.
was 16. I've never been in
But
trouble.
the regular job ain't giving that
Never.
amount.
I understand that. And
cannot do it.
unfortunately, you got mixed up with the wrong person. And, you did something that you probably should have had a little bit more common sense to know wasn't right. And you did it. And there's consequences for that. There are. Now,
So what
what you could do, this doesn't mean you're guilty, okay? What this is it's called probable cause. What it means is that I have enough to arrest you for it and file for a warrant. It doesn't mean you're guilty. You'll have your day in court, and if you tell them what you told me, they may say to you, well, if you're cooperative and you work with us, maybe we could do something to lighten your sentence. And maybe we could do something to work with you if you work with us. I can't make any promises. I can't say that that's going to happen, but if you're willing to do that, I would like to maybe meet with you after this and maybe have you contact Peter. Do you still talk?
I don't talk to him.
You don't talk? Would he answer the call, a phone call
Probably
if you called
not.
him? No? Okay. Because I'd like to know where he got the checks. But ultimately, you're responsible, and he used you because he knew that you had an account, and he knew that it was going to come back to you. Okay?
This BITCH said, I thought she said his name was Pierre, but she said Peter. I guess. Do you still talk to Peter? No. Will he answer the phone if you call? Probably not. Like, why not? And you know what? It's given Peter used you, if that is true, Peter, Pierre, whatever. If that's true, used you, played you out, and once he's used you up enough, okay, and you done made that final deposit or whatever the case is, now he not answering the calls and at the girl, he could be locked up his damn self and about got caught up somewhere else, and that's probably why you can't get in touch with him. But then the other factor is, yeah, he played you, and girl, not you probably gave that man some of your cootie twat too, and he done sat up here and played you the fuck out. Girl, I don't know. Girl, y'all gonna have to leave y'all thoughts, okay? You're gonna have to leave the thoughts down there. You're gonna have to tell me what you think about this shit. Because, girl, this is crazy, huh? Girl, I be trying to dig up all kind of information, talk about something. No, he probably won't answer. Girl, you are facing jail time, BITCH. So who is this supposed boyfriend you talking about? Okay, who is this person that you not willing to give up? Because as you face more than just jail time, child, it's gonna be looking real crazy for you, honey. Because I'll be singing. He must be with a gang or something like that, or he must be really a killer or something. Like, I'm confused, girl. I feel like you need to be snitching.
But it's not reasonable for somebody to get paid that kind of money for making delivery, and you know that. You said it yourself. Sometimes if it's too good, if it seems too good to be true, it is. So I think, me personally, this is my opinion, I think that you should do option number 2 and self-surrender yourself, because I don't want to come back here and arrest you with furniture, because it's a whole horse and pony show. They bring their SWAT team, the warrants division comes out, they have their trucks come in, we got to process, we got to arrest you on
Girl, they
spot.
probably gonna have the news out there.
Until you get here in the morning, until you come back at night or in the afternoon. And I don't want to do that. I really don't. But you tell your employer it's your business. I'm not purposely making any phone calls to tell them anything. Okay?
Oh, well, you're gonna have to do that tomorrow, whatever day that
well,
is.
if you could take a day, you didn't ruin your life.
I just don't understand. Like,
What I will
never
tell
got
you
in
is
trouble
this.
before.
I understand that. And I know because I ran your record already. But what you have to understand is consequences to mistakes. You know,
And
this
you
is something
think I won't be airing that nigga out?
How much of that $3,800 did you get?
It ain't. I know. I didn't get all of it. I didn't get it.
Okay. So how much did you get?
I'm not, sir. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even remember like the amount.
Okay.
I can't. I don't want to tell you amount.
Okay, that's okay.
Not
That's
yet.
all right. So what I'm asking from you is your availability this week to come and self-surrender yourself. This has to be this week. That's the only option. I can't put this off anymore. Okay. So I would suggest today's Monday.
Ooh,
Why don't
do
you
it
come in
tomorrow.
Wednesday and meet me at the
Shit.
address that I gave you?
You're in
Okay.
this shit Tuesday.
That address that I gave you, 179. You still have it?
Yes.
Okay. I want to make sure you have it. Do you have it written down somewhere?
Yeah, I do.
It's on your phone?
Yeah, it's inside.
Okay.
It's on a piece of paper. It's in my work bag.
Okay. So my suggestion is we meet early in the morning. You come up there first thing in the morning. I can meet you there as early as you want.
Do you know how much like bond might be?
You could get a bail bondsman. They take 10%. So if each charge, they'll tell you when you go up there.
How
but
many
if there's
charges do I
two.
have? Oh my God, sir.
Okay.
What would be the name for it? For the charges?
Uttering a forged check and grand theft.
Oh,
Okay.
I
Damn.
didn't steal
So
no
let me give you an
check.
example. Destiny, let me give you an example. If each charge was, let's say, $3,000 was the bond, so that would be $6,000. A bail bondsman gets 10%, so you'd have to come up with $600. If that's what it is. If that's what it is. It may be less, it may be more, I don't know. They'll
But
tell you when you go up
do
there.
I have to get that grant though? Because I did not steal no check. I didn't have no knowledge that that check was stolen.
I understand
I
that, but it
honestly
came out
could
of
tell
their
you
account.
that I have no knowledge that that check had been stolen.
Ma'am, he probably still gonna put it in there, even though he's appearing to be a nice officer. He's still gonna have to about put it on there. He don't have. I don't think he. I mean, I don't think he have to. But then also, I don't know. He probably do. I mean, because it seems like the bank could be pressing these charges against you too. I don't know, but it's gonna be up to your attorney to get them dropped. Okay, maybe just a little piece. I don't know. But in my opinion, what I would think is in order for them to drop that charge to confirm that these checks weren't stolen or you didn't know they were stolen, you're gonna have to give them something. What I'm thinking. Okay, I'm not a lawyer, but okay, I'm not an officer either, but that's what it would sound like to me, that you would have to give them something, at least give up the guy to confirm that you were not made aware of it. So they'll probably find that out from him, and then maybe they could potentially drop the charge, is what I'm thinking.
Eric, I promise you I did. I would never win. It's not the bank did that.
Well, again, that's something that you could tell the judge when you have your appearance.
I hate that.
You're gonna
Do
get
I have appearance the same day or no?
No, you're gonna be able to bond out. So this is a bondable offense. This isn't something that you're gonna have to stay in jail for. As long as you can post a bond. Okay, I don't know if your parents or somebody or anybody you know, friends, could help you if you need help. But what I would suggest is it gives you a day to get your affairs in order, take off of
I
work.
wonder if
call
she
in
could
sick, whatever
bond
you gotta
herself
do
out.
to take the day off and meet
Is
me
that what she
at
just
that
asked?
address that I gave you in Boca on Wednesday morning. This is something that's gonna pass.
He ruined my
Look at
life.
me. Look at me. Look at me.
Yes. Well, he didn't ruin your life. He didn't ruin your life, but bitch, he definitely ruined a small part of it, okay? And let me tell you, if you a person that don't get in trouble, you are definitely going to make sure that you be more mindful of how you move in the future, okay? Hopefully this is a case she could get resolved soon. I do think she's going to have to pay back all of the money that was taken, especially to stay out of jail, okay? To stay out of prison, whatever the case is. she gonna have to pay back all of that money. All right, so good luck.
It's not anything that you have to worry about for the future. Just take care of it. If you don't take care of it now, it'll haunt you.
He
Take
ain't
care of it
lying.
now and work it out. Okay? This doesn't mean you're guilty. A judge may show compassion for you and say, "Hey, work with us," and we'll lighten your sentence.
Right.
Down to a
So you
misdemeanor.
need to give up this
Do some
man.
community service. You have no record.
Yeah, I never been in
You've
trouble.
never been in trouble. Okay?
I hate that he even did, like, I thought he tried.
Listen, you made a mistake. It happens to the best of us. Listen, I've been in relationships that I've made mistakes too.
This is the worst mistake I ever did. This is causing me my background. I've never been in trouble.
Listen.
You right.
See what happens. The judge has a lot of power. The state attorney's office has a lot of power. I can't make any promises to you. I can't tell you that it's going to happen. But I can tell you that this is a first-time offense for you. Then usually they try to work with you. Okay? But don't put this up. This has to be Wednesday.
Destiny Meeks was charged with felony uttering forged bank check and felony grand theft.
Allison Holker is the widow of everyone's favorite.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna check that out. But anywho, child, that's crazy. She done got felony charges off of this felony ass little man she was over there fucking with, girl. I hope she get that situation resolved and go ahead and just get it taken care of, honey. Hopefully she just gotta do a little piece of community service, pay these people back their money, and then maybe she could get the record expunged like Miss Sheree Whitfield got all her damn records expunged, okay? Or sealed, or whatever the hell the case is, all right? So good luck to Miss Ma'am, because that was a piece of messy. You guys leave your thoughts and comments down below. I am Jami, that's me, and of course, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Tell him I preach to the choir. Stand with my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters, I'm silent, nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification, them numbers hit like it's a proxy. Cash died at the ATM, and the ATL, they done made a gym. I've been kicking doors like the ATF, got them trying to clone me like Agent Smith. Game time, I invaded gym, high elevated, I can face the rim. Putting shots up, I got laser focus, about to take it over, I'm Invader Zim. On a trip to Florida like it's A&M. Who that nigga, man, they say I'm him. Spit the truth, never wasting film, I can feel it pull